story? What exactly
What
makes a
makes
great
a great
MBA
MBA
story?
story? I love this question. So if there are two ingredients that are always present in any successful MBA story, and I'm telling you this from experience because back in my day, I used to be the person reading hundreds and thousands of essays per round and then going into admissions committee and deciding what stories matter, right? So there are two ingredients. The first one is intention, and the second one is detail. By intention, what I mean is that you have had to have done your self-reflection first. You have to examine and audit who you really are, what makes you tick, what values you have, what are you most proud of, and maybe what are you also not so proud of, because that might have to do with why you're choosing to sort of evolve your career a certain way. And then from there, you need to pick the pieces that best represent your stories about leadership, accomplishment, challenge, and growth, right? And then the second ingredient is details and specificity, because that's what's going to make your story intensely personal and entirely yours, which is essentially a code for unique. When I talk to candidates, I very often give them an example of someone I worked with who got admitted to some of the most coveted schools. So she's at Harvard, but she also got admitted to Haas. She was invited to interview at Wharton. I can't remember what was the outcome there, but in a whole bunch of her essays, she talked about her love of cooking. And is there anything like super unique, unusual, never heard it before about cooking? No, we all do it, some more successfully than others, right? But the way she was able to make that story stand out, be convincing, be exciting, is she talked about how she uses cooking, A, as an experimentation, and B, as a way of creating community. And then she linked it to a whole bunch of other things that kind of added detail and elevated her essay. But again, at the heart of it was, I love to cook because it helps me sort of experiment, invent things, and also gather around me those that matter. And boom,